on another episode of On Second Thought, telling you how elections were stolen in California, or at least attempted to be stolen, through rigged die-bolt voting type machines. And I have some actual footage of how Santa Barbara refused to let cameras come in and watch the count. Secret. So I wonder, until we get back to paper ballots counted by the judges in the precinct, I don't trust any of our elections. But Mr. Warnken's issue is here, and I was there as a witness in the 9th District Eastern Division Federal Court. What did you want to get in on here? All right, Mike Warnken, you just had your shot.
I guess it's fair to say he certainly had a preconceived notion of what was proper. He laid it on my opponent's motion to dismiss, but I don't believe that. I don't believe in this instance he properly considered all my arguments. But he hasn't made his final ruling, but he's definitely indicated he's leaning against me. So he's leaning on sustaining the idea that it's constitutional to have districts of 475,000.
But he asked you about standing, didn't he? The question came down to standing.
Yes, I understand. Well, he argued that everybody was equal, and I argued that it's more the case that I have attempted to have access. I sent numerous petitions in, and I never heard back. And then the other side argued, well, there's all these various acts, and some of them I'd even heard for the first time, and I don't believe them, and I don't know how anybody would know about them if their reps didn't tell them. I guess it kind of comes down to, do you get a lawyer at that point in time? Are all of us forced to get lawyers? Again, if I don't have access to the legislature, how in the heck can I know about these laws if they're not responsive to me? The amount of evidence that I had supporting me showing that I have no access, they're not responsive, my vote doesn't matter, is voluminous, and for them to refute that is empty.
So what is your next step? You're going to appeal the order if he denies you standing?
Well, I had an opportunity to write an opposition, and my opposition will be against probably the order that he's ruling against me in. And and then we go in front of Judge Carlton.
And what month do you think that'll be in front of Judge Carlton?
I have no idea.
Probably March.
It's got a ways.
Did you file a motion to shorten time?
No, I have not. No.
Are you going to do that?
I don't know that I want to at this point in time. We're going to be bankrupt in 1 week.
What did you want to get in on here? I cut you off a little bit short before we went to that videotape.
Well, another thing I'd like to state, I mean, elections might be stolen from place to place. I can't really say. That's not the issue that I do look into. If it is happening, that's well, let's say it's extraordinarily bad. But what my research has shown is the larger the district gets, the more automatic the re-election rates go. So, we're at 475, and the re-election rates are at they're complete. In fact, nobody loses. No
incumbents lose. It's 100%. You said that, but that's not true in New Hampshire.
No, that's not true in New Hampshire. Their districts have about 3,000 people, about 3,100. If you take the people under the age of 18, and then ultimately, no matter where you live, there are going to be some people who don't vote. They get about 33 to 36% turnover rate. So people do get voted out from time to time. And when you have smaller districts, you're able to not only meet with everybody, but people can actually mount an opposition, and you do get third-party candidates. And I'm more than certain, from everything I've seen, that the more third parties you have, I'm not a member of a third party, but the more third parties members you have, the more responsive government is in general. And that's healthy, and it's certainly more safe. It's more safe to our civil liberties. So when the people in office have to worry about keeping the citizens happy and taking care of people, then all of a sudden you find that your civil liberties start going up. So, without getting into all the obviousness of, if elections are being stolen, well, yeah, I mean, that absolutely needs to be dealt with.
But yes, because even if you get your 12,000 state assembly districts in California, which you're asking for under your lawsuit, it won't matter if they can rig them and steal them with machines.
I'm not asking for 12,000.
Oh, really?
No, I'm saying that 80
is
wrong, and I'm moving to strike 80. I've given options.
Well, what if they decide to go to 10?
Well, I almost think
they could grant you your wish. Say, we'll strike 80, we'll go to 10.
Well, that's possible, I suppose. And I, as I've said, I think I said on this show before, if somebody believes that 80 is too many, then I believe, sure, I'd like to see them argue it. I certainly do not believe the court's going to back the number down. I just don't.
Well, got 30 seconds to get in your last statement here.
Well, I'm still going on this. I'm certainly interested in anybody else who's interested in this case, and please come to my website, californiacommonwealth.com, and send me an email or just look around and consider what I have, because more than anything, this issue needs to be discussed, and no one is talking about it until now.
Well, folks, that's it for today. Uncle Sam and I bid you adieu. See you next week.
Got to give credit to plants, you know. They're part of the system here. Kind of fill you in on all the current trends within the dog subculture. And here's one called Chili Dog. You know.